Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Norn9 Var Commons. We are still on Nanami and Ron's route, and we are at the point where we get to watch another Hyoko channel news thingy. So let's watch this and see what kind of special they have in mind for us today. AB types. So, today's interview is with the two AB blood type people. Oh, there they are. Excuse me. Mikoto apparently had a scary dream, so she seemed a little down. Really? That girl is still such a child sometimes. Compared to that, Nanami, you're very dependable, even though you're younger. That's not true. What's this conversation about? Perhaps slanderous gossip regarding the heroine. Or possibly is it Nijo and Shiranui and their forbidden love? This is too good to be a new scoop. This should be the next daytime drama. The working title is Norn and Fake Love. Ratings will be through the roof, guaranteed. That girl is still terrified of lightning, even at her age, you know. I have no idea when she will ever truly grow up. Despite having that amazing barrier power, she gets down when she sees a scary dream. She's seriously so darn cute. I'm glad to hear you say that. She's got a great friend in you. I think it's nice now. She's perfect, but she's not perfect. That's right. She thinks she's eminently reliable, and she always worries about others. She's got very high self-esteem. The fact that she doesn't neglect her training is proof that she's not cocky, so her self-esteem is high, but not that high. Achoo! Whoa, are you okay? Did you catch a cold? Achoo! Achoo! Whoa, are you alright? It definitely sounds like you're getting sick. Because somebody was talking about her, she's sneezing. Oh, hi Nanami, good morning. You're awake already? Huh? You're already dressed. Oh wait, did I oversleep? No, this is when I usually wake up. You're really an early bird today, eh, Nanami? Or is it that you haven't slept at all? What? Why'd she run out? What are you doing? Why are you already so animated this early in the morning? You have not even changed out of your pajamas yet, my word. I'm so sorry, Mikoto, but there's something wrong with Nanami. Nanami? Ron. Something happened, huh? With Ron, right? Nothing happened. Your face says it all. What happened? I heard from Heishi that you guys were getting along. No way. It's nothing like that. The mere fact that you talk to a guy like that tells me that there is something out of the ordinary going on. They're saying bad things about Moroboshi, but I agree. If you refuse to open up to me, then perhaps I should just talk to Ron directly then. No. Mikoto. I'll come too. Koharu, you changed first before coming with us. Okay. Morning, Mikoto. Morning. Hey, you seen Ron yet? Ron, not yet. That's rare of you to be looking for him. Yes, well... Mikoto. Oh, you have arrived already. Moroboshi isn't here. That's a relief. I'll tell you everything. Just don't tell Moroboshi anything. Exactly as planned. You guys seem to be having a lot of fun. Did you guys talk about everything already? Did I miss everything? Nope, not yet. She says that she will explain everything later herself. Really? It's nothing interesting. Oh, come now. I cannot wait to learn about more instances of you losing your composure. Mikoto, you're a bully. Yo Cook is making a declaration. Alright, you three. You heard the cook. It's time for breakfast. We can discuss this later. I get all flustered just by hearing Moriboshi's name. This is bad. That moment feels like it's been burned into my body and soul. That kiss was different from all the others. It wasn't forced. It wasn't sudden. At that time, I was... No, it's time to eat right now. I can't think about this. He's probably sleeping in today. It's a perfect opportunity for me to calm down.
Oi, where's that lazy-ass Moriboshi at? He's not here yet. Get out here, Moriboshi. Ron? Oh yeah, you're right. He's not here yet. Do you know where he's at, Nanami?
I don't know.
You don't know? But he's your partner.
Just because I'm his partner doesn't mean I know everything. I don't know what I don't know.
I suppose it can't be helped. Did you two have a fight or something? That guy. I'm never making him food again.
This is bad. I need to cool off somehow. Thank you for the delicious meal. Now then, since breakfast is finished. Ladies' chit-chat time requires tea and sweets. I'll go get some for us.
Good thinking, Koharu. Now as for you, Nanami.
I'll go wake Moriboshi.
Wait!
Is he still sleeping?
Is he gone?
Moriboshi. He's not here. Did I miss him? I feel the spot on his bed where he'd sleep, and I can still feel warmth. It felt like someone flipped a switch to turn off my anxiety. I heaved a deep sigh and sat. I fled from the prying questions of both Mikoto and Koharu. I wonder what those two are hoping to hear from me. There's nothing fun to say. What should I tell them? My heart starts pounding fast. I held it in and laid on the bed. If I just stayed like this that other time, I wonder what would have happened. Please, just don't hurt anyone anymore. Just stop doing bad things. When I said that to him, he didn't say a word. Instead, he just leaned in and kissed me. He didn't utter a single word, but his actions felt like he agreed with me. When he kissed me, I felt happy. When Koharu was talking to me about Yuiga, she seemed really happy. But when I'm with that guy, I just can't be at peace. I can't relax. I don't smile like Koharu does. The only things I feel are pain and suffering. I feel like there's a storm raging in my heart. I knew this feeling could only mean one thing. After all my thinking, I realized. But if this person came to mind when I asked you, then that means that they're already important to you, right? I'm in love with Moriboshi. I need to go and find Moriboshi.
Hey, did you find Ron?
He wasn't there.
I see. Akito was upset because cleanup from breakfast time was taking forever.
I'll send him to help when I find him.
Hey, Nanami, can I ask you something?
What is it?
It's about Ron. What's the matter with his eyes?
What do you mean?
I wasn't implying anything. It's just that I've never seen his face.
There's nothing unusual about his eyes.
I see. Good to know. Thanks. You guys must have something special, right? Ron's never shown his face to anyone else.
Something special. Everyone's been saying weird things like that recently. In any case, I feel like Yoiga has changed a bit. I understand being curious about his face, but why did he specifically ask about his eyes? I felt like there was something peculiar about his question. I seem to recall Kakeru and Moroboshi talking to each other alone before. Maybe they don't get along because they're two strong-willed personalities. I wonder where Moroboshi went. Ah! Mikoto!
Nanami! Nanami, don't come over here!
Moroboshi. That's his gun.
Nanami, Ron is holding something extremely dangerous. It can kill a person in an instant. It is a terrible device.
Moroboshi is aiming the gun in Mikoto's direction. Moroboshi. Why? I had finally started to trust him, so that's why I was questioning his motives. The reason my chest was hurting so much is because I finally realized that I love him. But, as usual, Moroboshi didn't pay any attention to the words I spoke to him. I can't change him.
Mikoto, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I let Mikoto get caught in another dangerous situation because I couldn't make a decision.
If he has that device, it must mean that he's acting in league with the raiders. But if that's true, why would he not shoot?
Huh? Moroboshi, he didn't use that weapon. What is he thinking?
Another raid. Did another area get hit? I must strengthen the barrier. You guys, are all of you okay? Masamune. Everybody, go to the dining hall. That's the safest place to be. Quickly, move. It's another assault by the raiders, right? I'll go to the roof. No, there are explosions happening all throughout the ship. Inside the ship? There's no time to explain. Just hurry up and get to the dining hall. Nanami, where are you going?
Where is this wind coming from? Could it be... Moroboshi?
Who's that girl?
This is the raider. Is he Moroboshi's partner?
You shouldn't say anything right now.
Moroboshi whispered into the man's ear.
I see. Well, let's go. Our business here is done.
We had to say... Ron. Ron.
If you come with me, it'll be dangerous.
It was then that a line of ivy wrapped around Moroboshi's arm.
And where exactly do you think you're going at a time like this?
Nanami!
Shiruyuika's son.
A sharp sound rang out, and the ivy which had entangled Moroboshi's arm was severed. He didn't budge, but he was able to neutralize the effects of Yuiga's power, as if it were nothing. This must be the power of the gun. Nanami! It's really dangerous here! We need to leave now!
Everybody, can you hear me? The ship's main controls have been destroyed. We're trying to repair it, but we're having a difficult time staying airborne. I'd advise you not to move, and to hold on tight to something sturdy. A dangerous situation? What unnecessarily gloomy thinking. It is time for action, not words. I will encase this ship with a barrier so strong that it would withstand the impact from the crash. I will protect everybody, no matter what. You drank with Toya and Kagami, didn't you? How'd you know? I can smell it on your breath. I thought it would have all evaporated by now. You have a strong sense of smell. Do you have a smell fetish? What's a fetish? It means you really like it. I don't really understand, but I remember smells. That burning smell that you have sometimes. I don't like that at all. I see. And I'll have to be careful. Oh, what a mess. No one's injured. Akito is unconscious, though. Is he okay? Did he hit his head, or...? The Hyokos must have thought he looked sturdy, because they all grabbed onto him. Oh, no. The Hyokos grabbed onto Akito because he looked sturdy, and then he passed out because he's scared of Hyokos. Poor Akito. I see. Besides the explosion damage, everything else on the ship seems like it's okay. If Mikoto wasn't here, the ship would have been destroyed. By the way, how is Mikoto doing? She hasn't regained consciousness yet, but it doesn't appear that she suffered any life-threatening injuries. Sakuya and Koharu are with her right now. I see. However, as far as the Ron situation, Nanami, care to fill us in? No, not really. Wow, the place where the ship crash-landed is actually really close to our destination. I guess we'd been making good progress.
That's fine and dandy, but why? Why do we have to walk so far? It's hot. It's bright outside. This totally sucks. Are you okay, Mr. Sunri? Should I carry your baggage? Really? This is the first time I've seen the value in having other people around since the day I was born. Hearing that makes me so happy. I've got pretty good stamina, so just let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Oh, I can't believe he's letting her carry his baggage.
Then...
That's right, protect her, Kakeru.
Senri,
I'll carry your bags. Really? No, this is a trick.
Why did you grab my collar?
Because I figured it'd be easier if I just carried you and your stuff. It's so light.
Ah!
Kakeru! You all are so loud, even outdoors. Koharu, you didn't have to force yourself to come along. You're still really worried about Mikoto, right? You can still check up on her and catch up with us later.
It's alright. Mikoto has Sakuya with her now. Plus, I think Mikoto is thinking the same thing as I am.
The same thing? Hey, was it really okay for me to come along? I don't really want to meet anyone all important in this world. It'll be fine. The only way you're going to ever get back to where you want to go is by talking to the world.
It's like the world is a one-stop shop for any sort of problem.
Here?
What's wrong, Sarata?
No, nothing's wrong. It's just... this place looks similar to somewhere I know. Let's go. The world is just inside here. Wow! I don't know how to put this, but it's way different than I imagined. I mean, we did come all the way out here on a flying ship. Oh, our destination is an isolated island, and all grass-covered ruins at that. Right? I thought that it would be more like a bunch of VIPs lined up waiting to see us. Like representatives from each country. Masamune, is this really the world? Yes, that's right. This has been the world's location since 2080. 2080? What are you rambling about, Masamune? It's 1919 right now. 2080 isn't for another, it's in the far future. It's just as I figured.
Sarata!
I can't believe it. There's no logical explanation, but
Sarata?
this is...
What is that? That looks similar to the ship.
Everybody's here. Come on out.
Toya, who exactly are you telling to come out?
Ion.
Welcome back. How wonderful that you were able to complete your missions.
Our ship was destroyed. We encountered a lot of resistance.
Resistance, I see. There have never been incidents like this in the past. I've noticed that my hard disk has been damaged, although this appears to be the work of Natsuiko Azuma.
Masamune, who is this girl? She's the person who everybody calls the world. Her real name is Ion. The world? It's just her?
All of you will now ask me 9 questions. My answers to those questions should help you to understand. Ask your first question. Yep, time to skip the typical explanation.
That's good enough for now. I'll explain everything to Sakuya and Mikoto later. Let's discuss the rest as a group tomorrow.
Yuiga and Toya, they said nothing about Moroboshi. Did they think it was unnecessary information, or were they just protecting me? It doesn't matter. It's not some minor issue that can be ignored. Nanami, we should go too. What's the matter? I knew who the traitor was, and yet I kept it a secret from everyone. The ship getting destroyed, Mikoto having to push herself past her limits. All of it is my fault. I don't have the right to be here. I have no right to be part of the decision of whether or not to perform the reset. I will return my powers to you and leave it up to everyone else whether or not to go through with the reset. What is your assessment of her? I think that Nanami definitely has the right to decide. Koharu, you truly are a kind person. But being nice to me is just like stabbing Mikoto in the back. It's my fault that Mikoto... Nanami, do you think we should do the reset? I don't know. It's a tough decision. I'm not sure what we should do. I don't know either. The reset seems really scary. But what you said earlier, Nanami, is something I've thought about before too. I also hate my power. But if there is a purpose behind all of it, then I want to carry out my duty. I want to accomplish what I was meant to do. I'm in the same boat, Nanami, and I think everyone else is too, so we should all think about this together. We've all been together up to this point, so we should stay together from this point too. Koharu, let's talk to Mikoto the same way Ion talked to us. As long as you're honest about everything, I'm sure it'll be okay. Well, what is this?
A rehearsal for tomorrow.
I whirl around to see Moroboshi standing there, pointing his gun. Koharu slumped to the floor without making a sound. Did he shoot her? Koharu! No injuries, so she just lost consciousness.
Oh, it was such a big explosion. You're lucky you're still alive.
You shut your damn mouth. You're the one who caused it.
Yes, that's right.
Moroboshi creeps towards Koharu and extends his hand. Koharu's body began to shimmer with a reddish glow.
Phew.
Moroboshi, what have you done to Koharu?
I don't know. Maybe something she would like.
What?
Oh, this girl was the pyrokinetic. Oh, I'm such a lucky guy.
Fire from Moroboshi's body. But Moroboshi's not an Esper. How? How is that possible? He stole her powers.
Bingo.
Stealing powers? Then those flames are Koharu's. What are you thinking?
I wonder. Well, this is a problem for you guys, right? In order to do the reset, you'll have to steal back our power. But... Ion, that warning! Ron! Koharu! Damn it! This power. Just how are you going to steal it back?
Huh? Koharu's power was stolen? That can't be. How is that possible?
Keep your voice down, hey? What would we do if Miss heard you say that?
Oh yeah, sorry. Toya explained his involvement to us. He was born on this island. Of course it was surprising to hear initially, but after the shock, things started to make more sense thanks to that information. It helped explain why he was the one that the world was communicating with, and why he was so nonchalant when hearing about the reset. Shukuri immediately grabbed a hold of Toya and was about to start a brawl. Fortunately, cooler heads immediately prevailed. We all knew that there was no point in fighting each other at the moment. So, isn't it like super terrible that we got a power stolen from us? Ion said that in order to perform the reset, we needed to have all the Esper powers, right?
Yes, that is correct. Plus, the stolen power is the power of fire, which is needed to destroy civilization. To think a cute girl like Koharu was meant to do that sort of thing.
Koharu and the power that she was given have no connection to each other.
Well, that's true. It's not like she got the power of fire because that's what she asked for. How's Koharu doing?
She's finally down. She basically cried herself to sleep. Do we have any new information?
Yes, there's a suspicious airship floating around in the sky above this island. We're operating under the assumption that it's the enemy ship.
Enemies.
They went through the trouble of coming all the way out here. Until this point, I'd assumed they were thugs who wanted to use our powers for their own gain, but that doesn't seem accurate now. I wonder if their goals are linked to the reset. The raiders are opposed to the reset, yes. I don't know the specifics, but what I do know is that their intent is to prevent the reset and to take our lives.
Our lives? They want to kill us all?
Is that really so surprising? If it wasn't for Mikoto, this journey would have ended, and we'd be starting our own journey to heaven.
I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't be on that journey, Yuiga.
Did you say something? I've been having some trouble with my hearing recently.
Psst, there's no way you didn't hear that.
Well, this reset is kind of a big deal. It makes sense that there are people who really don't want to start from scratch. If someone would have told me about this without giving me all the details, I'm not so sure I wouldn't be on their side. That man was the one who ordered the attack, and we now know that Ron was on his side. But why would a man like that know the name of my father? Huh? Kakeru, what's the matter? It's nothing. Our biggest problem now is what do we do about the power of fire? It's a big blow to us that of all the powers, that's the one that was stolen. To put it bluntly, I've got no chance in a fight against that. Mikoto is out of commission. The only thing left to combat it would be the power of water. Water? Ion said it existed. During the reset, water heals the scarred earth, and the plants revitalize it. There has to be a water esper among us. Fight fire with water, huh? Well, maybe we do stand a chance. We've come all this way. Our ship crashed. We found the traitor, and we're still hiding our powers. Isn't that ridiculous at this point? Sakuya isn't here. Maybe it's him. Anyway, let's go to Ion's place again tomorrow. This is a choice that will affect the fate of the entire world. True, well said. We can't consider anywhere to be safe anymore. Nobody go anywhere on your own, okay?
I wonder if that man knew that this was going to happen. Okay, and there we're going to end this video. Join me again for the next episode if you will, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.